Hi everybody, it is Julie. Welcome back to Pages and Pens. Today I am here with my TBR for April and I am so excited about it. There are a couple things that I want to mood read through the end of March, so I'm not 100% sure, and I am going to allow myself time to really seriously mood read this month, but there are some books that I'm very, very excited about that I know I definitely want to get to, and several of these are buddy reads, so we're going to jump right into all of the books that I want to read for April. Let's jump into my TBR. First up for April's TBR is a book that I really want to finish, and it is Truth Witch by Susan Dennard. I am at page 150 of this book, and I have tried to read this multiple times. I'm going to give it one last try, and if I just can't connect with it, I'm going to get rid of it. But I really want to give it the full book before I decide if I'm going to continue with the series or not. I know right now there's already like 3 books out and there's more to come, so I need to decide whether or not I am investing myself in this series or not. We're gonna see how that goes. All right. I really, really want to get to the 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, and I've been hearing nothing but amazing things about this book and how life-changing and amazing and diverse and inclusive it is. So I've heard a ton of my friends on BookTube raving about this book, and I really want to get to it. It's not that long. I feel like I should be able to get through it, and I will annotate that as I read. Alright guys, so after that I want to wrap up a couple of series that I have ongoing. I recently got Tower of Dawn in a book outlet order, and I've not done a haul for that yet. I will do that at some point, but I did haul this. I'm going to try to read this and catch myself up on where this series is right now. Then I also want to read A Conjuring of Light, which is the largest of the Darker Shade of Magic series, or the Shades of Magic series by V.E. Schwab. Really, really enjoyed the first 2. I read them in audiobook, so I want to give this one a read so I can say that I have finished this series. It is really getting to me that I have not officially read this entire series, so I want to get to this one. And then there's one other one that I'm going to throw on here because I really do want to start this series, and this is Sleeping Giants by Sylvain Neuvel. I don't know what the name of this series is. I've heard amazing things about this. This was sent to me by Amber from Amber's Books and More. Chelsea is not like a fantasy lover, but she does love sci-fi, and she really, really loved this. And I haven't heard anything bad about it, and it's pretty large font in here. It's not that long, so I want to read this and see what I think about it and decide whether or not I want to continue with the series or not. And then I have 4 buddy read books this month that I absolutely 100% will be getting to, so I'm going to let you guys know what those are right now as well. First up is the one that I am starting first, and that is Song of Blood and Stone. This is by Elle Penelope. I will be buddy reading this with Melanie from Mel to the Any. I will have her blog listed down below. I absolutely adore her. She is phenomenal. I read Furyborn with her, and we both have this arc, so we're going to start this on the 2nd or 3rd. I don't think we've decided which yet, but the 1st is Easter, and I'm sure everybody's busy on Sunday, so we're going to start this on the 2nd or 3rd. And this is a fantasy world where songs equate to magic, where you can have healing songs and different kinds of songs, and this is about a girl who is trying to save her realm, I believe, and she has to do that with the help of a guy, and it becomes one of those, do you sacrifice for love or do you sacrifice for country, and how does that kind of play out? And I'm really, really excited about this. It's by a woman of color, about a woman of color, and I've been loving that lately with Children of Blood and Bone, so I'm excited to get to this one and see what I think about it as well. It's one of the Earth Singer Chronicles, book 1. So we'll see what I think about that one. Very excited to read with Melanie again. And then I have Bad Romance, and this is by Heather Demetrios. This one I saw Amanda from A Court of Books and Love pull from her TBR jar, and I was like, I have that too, and it's one that I've really wanted to get to, and I've gone hardcore away from contemporary after my contemporary month in February. and I figured I would add this in because I think the buddy read will really motivate me to reading this. This one is a rougher one. This one is about domestic abuse, but more emotional and mental abuse than physical abuse, and I'm excited to see how the take on this goes. I've heard mixed things. I've heard good things and bad things. I've heard women that were in abusive relationships, like verbally abusive, mentally abusive relationships, say that they really related to this and they thought it was really well done. I've heard other people really not enjoy the way that it was done. So I'm interested to see what I think about it and finally form my own opinions and decide if this is one that I'm keeping or not. Then I will be reading an 8th book in April. It is our Smutty Book Club Book of the Month, and that is one that I run with Chelsea from Chelsea Darling Reads. Professed is by Nicola Rendell, and this is one of our Smutty Smut books. This one is a student professor romance, and I believe it was free on Kindle Unlimited. I think a whole bunch of people downloaded it when we talked about it. That was what was up against Thick as Thieves, which is the buddy read for March. In April, we decided, because the vote was so close, that we would go with Professed for April. Do not know the date for that show yet, but I will keep you guys posted when I have information. I'll update the description box down below. I'll also link to Professed if you can still get it on Kindle for free. I don't know if this one was available on Hoopla or not. I have another buddy read that I will be leading in April, and that will be along the same lines of the House of Leaves buddy read that I did, and that will be The Wicked Deep by Shay Earnshaw. I've been dying to get to this. The fact that I own this and I'm not reading this in March is bothering me, but I really want to give time for everybody to be able to join me. So, The Wicked Deep by Shay Earnshaw is a book about witches. I believe it's 3 witches, and they kind of come back generationally, and I don't know too much about it. I don't really want to know too much about it. I'm going to check my calendar to decide when I want to start the buddy read. I want to start the buddy read of this on April 7th. It is a Saturday. It gives us the weekend to really start reading. I will have a page breakdown for this listed down below. We'll start on the 7th. I don't know how many days we're going to go because I haven't split this one up yet. We're going to use the hashtag BR for buddy read Wicked Deep. And I will have that listed on the screen right here, but it's just going to be BR and then Wicked Deep. We'll cut off the. And we will use this for our buddy read starting on the 7th. So 4/7, we will start this. And I will have the page breakdown listed down below, or if I've figured it out by the time I edit this video, I will put it up on the screen as well so that you guys know. So if you want to join me to buddy read The Wicked Deep, definitely join me on the 7th to start this magnificent, glorious, like how beautiful is this book? This book is stunning. I can't wait to dive into it. I've been in a very, very witchy mood, and I'm about this. I'm so, so ready for it. So I have 8 books here, plus the one ebook that I have to read, which will be Professed, which should be a really quick read, but I don't anticipate that some of these other ones are going to be super, super fast ones. Some might be. I think that Wicked Deep will go quickly, and I am sure that Sleeping Giants will go fast as well. I don't know about these buddy reads, how we're going to pace them, and then I'm really kind of nervous about just how chunky this one is and how much I'm not invested in the character that this book follows, but we're going to see. I do want to catch up on that. That has been my April TBR. I'm excited to see how all of these go. I will keep up with you guys. You know that in a vlog style wrap up that you will see at the end of April, but if you want to know my thoughts as I read these books, definitely check me out on Instagram. My Insta stories always go over my reading progress, so catch me there to see what I think about all of these as we go through April. Cannot wait to read with you guys. If you want to join the Wicked Deep buddy read, remember to check out the details down below. For now, that's everything. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give me a big thumbs up, click subscribe, and I will see all of you in my next video. Bye, guys.